You are about to listen to the words of Fethullah Gulen, a distinguished Islamic scholar and thinker. In this podcast, you will hear his essay, Obedience to the Prophetic Message.
Consider the scenario of hearing a knock at the door while indoors. The immediate assumption is that someone is outside. From the rhythm and intensity of the knock, one might deduce that it's a conscious being. However, this deduction is limited to logical inference without visual confirmation. Any speculation about the identity behind the door remains just that, a conjecture. Plato's allegory of the cave offers a distinct perspective on this truth. He suggests that the understanding of a person inside a cave regarding beings outside might be based on the shadows or reflections cast onto the cave wall from the outside world. However, true knowledge about those beings can be obtained only if someone from the outside enters the cave and gives clear information about those beings. If we compare the situation of such a person and the mission of the prophets, we can say the following. It is only with the description and teachings of the prophets that people can thoroughly believe in the existence of a creator and obtain definite information about him. For example, points like God's names and attributes, what he requires from us in terms of worship and how to perform these worships, can only be known by the teachings of a prophet. The universe is created like a book presented for people to ruminate on. The beings and course of events therein, which are supposed to be thought-provoking for us, continuously flow in a certain harmony. It is absolutely certain that beyond all of these things that happen, there is a certain power which administers them. Yet, without paying heed to the words of prophets, suppositions or imaginings about any force like a grand spirit or the 10 intellects of the medieval cosmology, or some sort of force within every substance that allegedly governs everything, do not amount to anything meaningful but lead only to confusing people's minds. Yet Allah, who reveals his existence through countless phenomena in the universe, transcends all measures and forms. Islamic teaching affirms that God Almighty himself is exalted far beyond whatever we think of or anything that may occur to our mind on this issue. The divine essence, or God himself, Dat, cannot be grasped by the human mind. He can only be known through his divine names and attributes. True comprehension of all these can only occur when the mind, heart, and spirit fulfill their true functions under the guidance of the prophets. The only solution against falling into mistakes on this matter is to pay heed to the word of the prophets, who are the representatives of the straight path. Remaining connected to the teachings of the prophets, who depend solely on God and his revelation, ensures that we walk and remain steadfast on the straight path. All problems find solutions when we turn to the teachings of the prophets, and the unknown becomes clear under the light of their guidance. They were sent as examples and guides to humanity, illuminating the path forward. Indeed, God Almighty, recognizing humanity's need for guidance, ensured that every society received a prophet. No matter which part of the world or what segment of history, you will hear the voice of a prophet saying, "O my people, worship God, do not associate any partners with him." The Quran expresses this truth as follows, and assuredly we have raised within every community a messenger to convey the essential message. Worship God alone and keep away from false deities and powers of evil who institute patterns of faith and rule in defiance of God. With the Qur'anic prayer Muslims recite every day, they declare their loyalty to the pledge they made to God Almighty. O Allah, I seek help from you, ask forgiveness from you, and believe in you, and praise you for all the good things, and are grateful to you, and we part and break off with all those who are disobedient to you. O Allah, you alone do we worship and pray exclusively to you and bow before you alone, and we hasten eagerly towards you and fear your severe punishment and hope for your mercy, for your severe punishment is surely to be meted out to the disbelievers. God appointed a prophet from among each people who spoke their language, facilitating understanding and connection. This truth is expressed in the following verse. We have never sent a messenger who did not use his own people's language to make things clear for them. Another verse emphasizes the same meaning in a direct address to the messenger of Islam. O my messenger, we make it, this Quran, in your tongue and easy to recite and understand, so that you may thereby give glad tidings to the God-revering pious ones, and warn thereby a people given to contention. The blessed messenger, who lived in the Arab society as an Arab, needed to speak Arabic. Whichever society he may have lived in, he would have spoken their language. This was the case with every prophet, so that every matter would be told to everyone clearly.
You have just listened to the words of Fethullah Gulen, brought to life through an AI-generated voice. Known for his teachings on faith, interfaith dialogue, peace, and education, Mr. Gulen also inspired the Hizmet movement, a global initiative that promotes democracy, human rights, equality, and nonviolence. To learn more about Fethullah Gulen and the Hizmet movement, visit fethullahgulen.com.